I've written Liverpool as the top team.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've
Okay.
predicted.
Okay, so then go through your prediction for the table.
Yeah.
In Paddy?
Right.
Okay, so you want the full table?
Yes, please.
We'll
Okay.
start making your way, and we'll stop you when we disagree.
Okay, Liverpool.
Okay,
Disagree.
stop.
Okay, shut up. Manchester City. Tottenham Hotspur. Arsenal.
Okay.
United.
Oh, what?
Chelsea.
Okay. I have to stop you there. So that's the top.
Okay.
That's the top
Six.
six, I guess. So
Yep.
you do think Chelsea are in a little bit of turmoil?
I think Chelsea are gonna like their form at the back end of last season was terrible for what it should have been. They're like they've hemorrhaged players, specifically defenders,
Oh,
and brought in
their
one defender.
And also their record signing $99 million striker who just completely flopped and now is going to leave for basically hardly anything.
Yeah.
And did you see him? You see the photo of him?
Oh, he looks ripped. He looks tasty.
Yes.
Oh, real?
Yeah, like he looks in the best shape of his career.
That's so crazy, because isn't that like that was like all people were kind of asking of him when he was in the Premier League? It was like,
he looked like he was 40.
Yeah. Maybe he's just not designed for the Premier League. I think, maybe it's just that's it. But and so they haven't signed a striker either. They're going to be lining up with Timo Werner.
Well, apparently they're looking at that Seko from Salzburg.
Shishko.
Yeah,
it's like a Shishko. Yeah. Well, we're trying to. Man, you're trying to get him too. We've actually had
Man, you aren't signing anyone. Give up.
Well, maybe Chelsea will get another player stolen from them. Seems to be the window how it's going for them.
Oh
yeah. Anyway, so Paddy, continue. You're up to Chelsea.
Well, no, we didn't talk about Arsenal. The other thing is Arsenal. So you really think Arsenal are? Would you put them fourth, right?
Yep.
And why do you say
this
that?
goes along with my Gabriel Jesus prediction. And basically, if that falls apart, then the whole thing probably falls apart. I think Jesus is basically heavily underrated. Is an extremely clinical striker and thrives on getting a couple games in a row. So as soon as he has that, he will score tons of goals. I nearly wrote him for Golden Boot.
He scored like 10 goals in preseason.
Yeah,
and they beat Chelsea. They beat Chelsea like 3-0 or something. I
nearly wrote him for Golden Boot. I think he's going to be awesome, and that's the exact reason I've written Arsenal fourth.
Shit. Okay. Interesting.
And then seventh, we've got West Ham, Wolves, Newcastle, Brighton, Palace, Leicester, Villa, Forest, Brentford, Leeds, Saints, and then relegation, Everton, Fulham, Bournemouth.
Oh, Everton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with. Well, yeah, it's hard to say with Everton because again, they still haven't really made any signings. They've sold their best player, and now their best player remaining, which is Calvert-Lewin, has just picked up an injury, and he's going to be out for a couple of months.
They did sign the Burnley winger.
Yeah. They signed Dwight McNeil and James Tarkowski.
Oh, okay. Well, Dwight McNeil's a good player, man.
Look, these are good players, but
it's still Everton.
They've also already been relegated.
They were good players before they played for Everton.
Yeah.
Before they played for Fat Frank.
It's not promising. That's for sure.
Ash.
Okay, so number one.
Yeah.
Spurs.
You're a fucking joker.
Stop.
Well, here you go. Here you go. Your argument against the two strikers from Liverpool and City were how will they fit into a team? We have the best strike partnership in the league, playing in a system that we know works for our team with a known winning coach, and we've added depth and strength to every single position we needed to. Therefore, we are the most.
You're still the third best team in the country.
We're in the best position at game number 1 to win the league.
Bold.
I like your argument. I still think you're wrong.
Yeah, I knew you would.
Okay.
So from then on, you end up with City in second, Liverpool in third. And those top three, it's going to be tight.
Well, who's your fourth?
Yep.
It's a top four.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Okay.
Arsenal.
Okay.
I just think Chelsea will beat the teams they are meant to beat, where I think Arsenal will still be prone to lose the games they should win. I don't think they have the steel on their side to win the games they should win. United in 6.
Yep.
And then we have West Ham, Newcastle, Wolves, Palace. So that rounds off my top half.
Yep.
And then Villa, Brighton, Leicester, Bournemouth with Scott Parker doing some magic. Then Southampton, Brentford, Forest. And my bottom 3 are Leeds, Fulham, Everton in that order.
Everton 20th.
Yep, 100%. Fulham will not stay up, and Leeds will be in absolute turmoil. I do not think they will be good enough for the season.
Top 6. Okay, so
What?
I actually think it'll go Manchester City, then Liverpool, and then Spurs. High hopes for Spurs, guys. It's Man U,
Lol.
Arsenal, and then Chelsea. Now,
Okay, so
let me have
ours
it.
are actually quite similar, to be fair. No, that's fair.
Yeah, I admit I'm biased. I'm hopeful. I hope that Ten Hag is a good coach, and I think he can actually make a big difference. So
Yeah,
we can clearly say that our top 3s and and then the 3 to 6 and the 4 to 6 could end up being any order of those. Those 6 teams.
Yeah. I see it same as you guys. There's 2 sections: the top 3 and then the next 3. So
yeah,
it's gonna be.
Have you got a bottom 3, Gage?
Yeah.
You
so
can say no.
Well,
Everton and Everton.
I actually don't include Everton in that. I actually think, I know, controversial. I actually think it'll be Bournemouth, Fulham, Forest. I know it's lame to say the 3 that just got promoted, but
Fair enough.
Well, either way. Otherwise, I think it's going to be the Brentford or Leeds in that sort of bottom. Those 5 will be fighting for relegation.
Bottom 6,
And and then Everton probably just about.
All right.
See, I think Bournemouth will be safe because I think they play a good brand of football. And the last couple of seasons, when a team has come up from the Championship and has continued to play their brand of football, have done really well.
Yes.
That is my argument that Bournemouth will stay up.
It can be done.
They play
they can get spanked.
They play a little too open.
They could definitely get spanked.
They play a little too open, in my opinion. They play too attacking and too.
That's exactly what I'm saying, though. They carry on playing like that, they will stay up. Look at Brentford last season. Everyone would have said they would have got relegated straight away because they're too small, too rubbish. Don't have the funds. But yet they were almost mid-table. So
yeah, and I think they're going to struggle. I put Brentford quite low down because I think they're going to struggle without Eriksen. He made his. I think when you can, there's like a comparison of like their points with him and without him, and he was obviously a massive contribution to where they finished.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I think they're going to struggle. They also, I didn't really see many signings they made. Leeds made a bunch of good signings. Like that guy we talked about last week, Paddy, Brendan Aronson. He had a phenomenal preseason game. He looked unbelievably good. So I think Leeds have actually made a lot of good signings. And they are clearly desperate to stay up. Forest have also picked up a bunch of players, but I don't know. I'm not convinced by Forest either.
Top goal scorer?
Harry Kane.
I also
If
wrote
Spurs won the
Harry
league-
Kane.
If Spurs won the league, Harry Kane
I
will
wrote-
be.
I wrote Harry Kane anyway.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. That's interesting.
Okay, so top goal scorer, Gage?
So, yeah, I was surprised by you guys saying that. I actually think Mohamed Salah.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Okay.
First team to sack their manager.
Oh, Everton.
I've written Saints, then Everton. So I've gone 2 in a row.
So Hassan Hootel, is he still at
Yes.
Saudi? Really?
Yes, he is.
Why do you think that?
Not because he's bad, just because I don't know if they will do. I mean, maybe I'll just be
Not a
completely
full
wrong. It's kind of a punt, to be honest. But I've also got Saints down the table, and I reckon that they'll get rid of him due to poor form, and then find someone who's better. Maybe that Weigman woman.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It'd be a good fit for Southampton. They would. I feel like they would be a team that would consider that move.
Yeah. That'd be sweet.
I put Frank and Leeds to sack their managers. So Frank will go, and then Leeds. They could just swap managers, to be fair,
Mm-hmm.
and both still get relegated.